Now this has been completely typical of what Southern Ontario storm season has been this summer. Messy, in lines, at night, lots of lightning, you can't see anything, but it has been very, very active.
Thunderstorm season began early in southern Ontario, with storms popping in April as tropical air masses flooded into the southern parts of the province. Unlike the prairies and Tornado Alley, Ontario has the Great Lakes to contend with, and these can make forecasting tough. The lakes also add both extra moisture and cold air boundaries that tend to create messy, high precipitation storms, but these also act to set off storms even on days that don't have a lot of potential. 2020 was no exception. I found myself out chasing storms almost every week all summer. The storms were messy and structure was hard to see, but they just kept coming. Eastern Ontario, Cottage Country, Windsor, Parry Sound, I was all over the province. One thing this year lacked was isolated supercell storms. Instead, we tended to have long linear storms called QLCSs, or quasi-linear convective systems, that produced numerous but generally weak tornadoes. Unfortunately for me getting one of these on camera, most of these tornadoes were buried in dust and rain, or impossible to accurately forecast where they'd touch down. But that didn't stop me from traveling all over the province. One area that I tend to skip is Eastern Ontario due to the lack of roads and heavy tree cover, but this year I found myself near Ottawa on a regular basis. Storms also showed up at night, but that meant lightning photography. I managed to capture some of the most amazing shots I've ever gotten. Overall, though, Ontario was active but messy. Now on to fall storms.